made one.
We're
hope
continuing
we
now.
hope to achieve. Oh, sorry.
No, you're all right.
He had to have made
He had to have
one.
made one. He's got kids,
Doesn't necessarily.
right?
I just have never heard it said made one.
Well, the woman doesn't have to actually have an orgasm to like
That's very
have
true. She could,
fertilization take place. So
trust him. He's a
that's the
doctor.
bonus. I mean, I
He
think,
legit is a doctor.
I think you would hope to deliver that to your partner.
As opposed to
if
not
you-
legit.
Well, yeah.
I didn't get my medical degree from the internet. Yeah, thank you very much.
Hey, I like beans in my eggs.
It's so good, right?
Until you lift your leg and squeal.
Oh God.
It's all right.
Why am I the only one on this?
I don't know. I feel like, well, I wanted to include Chris on there
Uh-oh.
too, but we'll just have him as background
Just
music.
background.
Yeah.
Voice.
How about you turn it the other direction and then
Hi!
fan it too. Here, we can sit closer.
I could come over by you.
Why don't you do that?
We're super good at this stuff. Super good. Look at that. Yes, like coffee talk.
Coffee talk.
Allie girl.
Remember those?
Kate and Allie.
Yeah.
Coffee talk.
Coffee talk.
We'll just talk and have coffee.
All right. So, Katie girl, what's going on in your life?
Oh my gosh. Where do you want me to begin? No, this isn't.
At the very beginning.
Well, I was born on December 31st.
I know this. I forgot your
Yes.
birthday this year. A week later, I went, oh my God,
I didn't
Kate,
forget.
I'm so sorry.
No, yeah. Chris sent me a text message that he did.
I'm sorry.
What's going on? Well, we got work. We got, I put an offer in a house,
Cool.
accepted,
Yay!
had the inspection.
Oh no.
Decided not to go forward.
There's a few things that need to be fixed. And so we had someone come out to assess it and put a bid together. It has to do with the roof.
Oh no.
And so they're saying that the roof was replaced like in 2010, 2011, but there was still some leaking and mold stuff.
Oh gosh.
And they're saying that's from ice dams. So they wanted to extend the inspection window until Tuesday to have their contractor come out and assess it and potentially fix it before we move in.
Okay.
So we'll kind of see
Where's this
how
place?
that goes. It is off of Schmidt Lake Road and Forest View Lane. So not super far from where I'm at right now.
Good.
Yeah, it's super nice.
Cool.
Yeah. What about you? Let's talk about you.
Let's talk about.
Let's
me.
talk about you.
Okay. What do
I
you want
wanna
to know
know-
about me?
I want to know what is going on in your life today.
Okay.
What is
Just
bringing-
today or currently?
Currently, most recently. I want to know what is bringing you the most joy.
The thought that I create my own joy.
Okay, and what do you do to create that?
I choose it. Isn't that amazing? I don't
Well,
need
the power of
anything
choice.
external outside of me to create joy. I can just think,
Okay,
I am so happy.
but when did you come to that realization? Because now, let me just point out, Allie Girl and I, we have known each other for about 6 years, and we have,
Done it all together.
oh my God, we have been through some shit.
Yeah, you had the weirdest sleepover.
Yeah.
A lot of shit. And so, just from knowing what we have been through, that has not always been.
No, it's brand new this month.
Yeah. Okay. So tell me how you got there.
Why?
Yeah.
I took a class.
On.
It's a life coaching class,
Okay.
and it this month's theme was thoughts about you.
Okay.
Okay, and what I learned was that I create my reality.
You know what is insane?
Within me.
But we all do, right?
Right.
We all create our own reality, whether that is real or not. Dependent on maybe how we decide to show up emotionally, mentally. You know what I mean?
Yes. Even our relationships are our thoughts about ourselves.
Totally. I just had this conversation, kind of. It was whatever, between messages, but how your, like the self-talk, how that self-talk is an influence on how you choose to create your reality.
Yep. And you can choose if your pre-existing program was, I'm not good enough, I'm ugly,
The
I'm
self-worth.
stupid. You can choose to listen to that, or you can choose, I no longer believe that.
Wait, I went to
Right.
I believe that I have as much worth as any other being. It's a choice.
Daily.
The problem, though, sometimes is getting to that, to really believing that new thought. So I've had to do a lot of
You have to speak
stepping
God
towards
for the
it.
rest of your life.
So
So
at first it
I don't like
was,
this game.
so I went from I'm not good enough to it's possible I could be good enough.
I could like
or worthy.
myself enough.
It's possible to honestly, that was the only step I needed. But
Okay.
I could see how you would need to break it down into more steps. Actually, what really made a huge difference to me was thinking, what if I were
What?
good enough? What if
Yeah.
I believed I were good enough?
Right.
What if I believed I had as much worth as everyone else?
What
And
if
that
I-
was that question right there, just questioning my own thoughts made all the difference. All the difference.
Yeah.
What if?
Right.
Because what if?
What if
And
you
honestly,
did believe
I
that?
can believe anything I want to believe. Like, you may not agree with me, but I can believe I'm good enough. And you may be like, yeah, you're not really, but okay.
Yeah,
Right? But
why
nobody
would
else
you
is going to do that. Nobody
Right.
else does
Why
that.
would
I
you
know.
Be around people that
But isn't
do
that why would you choose to be around people who
Exactly.
do that? Why would you? That's a great question.
Yeah.
Yeah, so be really careful about who you surround yourself with.
I think that's been a huge theme, I think, recently for me too, where it's that the power of choice. I get to choose to put myself in certain situations, and I also get to choose to not put myself in situations. I get to choose how I show up anywhere in life.
And you've said that since when I've known you.
Yeah,
But I didn't understand it.
sure.
It was words that didn't mean anything to me.
Yeah.
So you've been saying the same thing, and this is actually very true with many people in my life. They've been saying the same thing, but I never really understood it until the right person said it. The right teacher said it.
But is it the right person or teacher, or is
Or
it
the
because
right-
you were in the right space to be able to hear
It could be that too. It could be all. Everything is exactly as it needs to be. Everything
Right.
is perfect as it is. And this was the road I needed to take to get there. It just finally it was time to understand it and to hear you. So
I love
so
it.
good job knowing that truth this whole time.
Knowing and doing that truth to totally, you know what I mean?
I was gonna say, yeah. Sometimes
Because I can know it, but I'm not going to do anything to follow that up with.
right, and that's that belief, and that's that choice. Yeah.
So this life coach course, is it like you're still doing it? Okay.
Yep, it's through the Life Coach School, and I highly recommend it to everyone because this is just a teacher. There are so many different teachers that teach different ways. There are yoga teachers that teach something. There are spiritual teachers that teach the same thing in different words. There are life coaches and CrossFit coaches and therapists, and they're all teaching the same truth. It's just different words and different methods and different tools. So I think everybody has to find their own way, and this was the way that really resonated with me after a lot of searching.
Yeah.
So I like it a lot. She has a podcast that I started with, and I liked it enough to sign up for her classes. That is a
Nice.
different theme every month. I
Is
love
it
it.
all online? Nice.
Yeah.
And
You
then,
get workbooks and everything too.
okay.
Yeah. And it's actually, it's not just, when you think class, you think it's a lecture, but it's not. There's a lesson, but then it's a lot of self-reflection. It's a lot of actual work.
But
Yeah.
then you do 20-minute sessions too via the internet.
And there
with
is
live-
coaching. And this is no different than, someone who decides that therapy is the avenue that works for them, or AA, or whatever program works for you. It's just a way.
You have to work the program that works for you. So, what is your intention? So, taking this course, what is your intention once you complete it, or?
Well, I believe that this life is always changing, and I'm here to experience myself as a soul, and I can create the reality that I desire. So going forward, I believe that I will just continue to expand and grow and, teach others along the way. I just scraped my egg. So people that respond to that, we will gather, and those that respond to something else will go their direction.
I love it.
And I love that. Yeah.
I'm super proud of you.
Well, I'm super proud of you. Stop.
Stop. I think that's super cool. Okay, so tell me about your website.
Okay. This is super exciting.
Yeah.
All right. So, one of the ways in which I want to be in this world is to serve others. Okay? And serve has a different meaning to me. It could be teach, it could be support, it could be love. Okay?
Not
So this
people
is-
please.
No, I'm not people pleasing. No.
Okay.
So one of the ways that I would like to serve is to help my friends who I believe in to get their message out. So the website I'm envisioning would have components for each of my friends' businesses.
Sweet.
And maybe mine at some point. I'm not sure quite what I want to do yet, but I'm working on it. So, for example, I love what you're doing here with this blog, and I love what you're doing with coaching.
It's a vlog.
Blog, sorry. And I would love for there to be a piece or a page on that website for you to post things that you wish for free, and then there would be a section where if you want to put together a program of whether it's workouts or something else that you want to teach, where people could purchase that. So I'm supporting that business.
Love it.
Okay. Same thing with Spice if she wanted to do some yoga classes or meditations, or maybe she sells her Reiki services, you know?
Yeah.
So it's just, it's an avenue for us to serve each other.
I love it.
Yeah.
And build a community.
Build
like,
a
how
community.
cool is that?
Yeah. Build a wellness community.
I
Yeah.
love it.
Maybe I should say not a wealth. Funny how those two words came together. Wellness and growth came out wealth. Build a growth community.
Yeah. I love it. You know that's my word for 2020.
Growth.
Look at this. Wait, it's upside down. Growth.
I like it. You have a new word each year. By the time you're dead, you're gonna have like 1,000 necklaces.
Right, I'm
that have
gonna
words.
be back to that candy kid status with just shit all over my arms.
We can make you some earrings
Oh,
and
boy.
necklaces and
Hippy dippy all out.
yeah. The cool thing about those bracelets is that, because I would tattoo it on myself because I want to remember it, except that I would be all the way up my arm with the words. Yours is you can just change out. That's cool.
It's okay getting tattoos too.
We could make t-shirts
Oh,
with your words.
yeah.
You already said that at the gym earlier.
I'm saying it to Kate now.
We have a lot of ideas for shirts, and we could totally do it.
That's next month's theme, by the way.
What, t-shirts?
Is ideas.
Okay.
Okay? So, like, write those ideas down.
Yeah.
And then here's the really cool part. Do it.
Right.
Take a step. Take some massive action and create it.
Yep.
Right?
That's like one of the kind of intentions behind the vlog too. Is like how for years
I'm gonna move this.
Angie has been
Macintosh.
saying yes,
Yes.
has been saying.